Hi everybody. I've got another really good Shadows tune for you today that I'm going to show you how to play it. It's called the Man of Mystery. Now there's lots and lots of versions on YouTube for Man of Mystery, but I didn't find anybody who was actually going to concentrate on showing you how to play it. Well, I'm going to do that in this video today. I'm going to go through the various segments of Man of Mystery, and by the end of it, I'm sure that you'll have a fair grasping of how the tune is played. Now, the thing is that this tune goes back to beyond the Shadows, obviously, and I can remember going to Saturday morning pictures all those years ago, and there used to be a thing on there called the Edgar Lusgarten Mysteries. And they always used to play it very slowly like this. While the film credits were rolling at the beginning and at the end, they used to play that. Obviously we didn't realise that it was going to be turned into a fantastic instrumental by the Shadows all those years on. But anyway, just a small tip: don't try and copy Hank Marvin, because you'll fail. Because Hank has played this over the years. He's played this tune for almost 50 years, and he plays it different every time he plays it. So be guided, yes, by the way the Shadows do it, but try and find your own way through the tune. It's in A minor, and you can download. I've used a UB Hank backing track when I recorded it, but Goran's got one. If you can't get hold of the UB Hank CDs, I believe it's on number 1. You can get it from Goran Tankrin's site. You can download his backing track for it. You can also download the tablature if you want to, but I'm not going to play it the way that Goran set it out on the tablature, and in fact I'm not going to play it the way that most of the guys on YouTube have played it. I'm playing it in a different place, which amounts to more or less the same thing. So let's get started with I'm using, throughout this tune you need quite a bit of reverberation, quite a big use of the whammy bar, some dead and muted notes, etc. And so there's lots of things going on in the tune. It's a fantastic piece of work by Hank and the boys, well ahead of its time. So let's have a go at see if I can't show you how to make a start with Man of Mystery. I'll catch up with you in the next clip. Okay, now, like I've tried to explain in other little videos that I've done, you've got to approach this slowly, because you can't go straight into the normal speed of the song, because it's too fast. And if you're only just learning the guitar, or you're a little way along the road of guitar playing, you still need to approach it slowly, because otherwise you do tend to lose a lot of notes. And as I say, as I've said in the past also, I've tabbed this out to the way I want to play it, and it's different from the tab that you can download, but that's neither here nor there. And I always find that downloading or doing the tablature does give you an awful good insight into the notes that you might be missing out, and you can always go back and add the notes and correct the notes on the tablature the next time you play it through. So that's another good reason for doing it. But anyway, to get off to the first beat, your first notes are going to be the first string there at the 12th fret, and you're going to play with your third finger on the 15th fret of the second string there, like that. So that's basically the sound that we're looking at. But what you're going to do to enhance that, and to get it somewhere like Hank will do it, he is bending both of those notes up like this, bending it like this. That's the second stage. Now the third stage is he's incorporating his whammy as he bends like this. That's the way he's getting that sound, as he's fingering those notes there, those two notes there, and he's bending them up and he's whammying at the same time. And in between time he's playing the open 6-string E string. So it's this. That's the opening segment of the tune, and that sets it off for the rest of the song. You see, try and get that to sound similar to the way I'm doing it, or even improve it if you can. But basically, you're fingering those two notes, bending them up, and whammying. And that's how you do it. So we move on to the first part of Man of Mystery, and this is where I say that I haven't played it as the tabs are usually written, because I've always preferred to play it from this point here, which is the A note on the 4th string, and it's a descending. It's just a descending run or descending walk all the way down to the end. So it's the way I do it like this. Again. And that's how I prefer to do it, but of course it's entirely up to you. You're learning the tune, you play it wherever you like, but I just felt that the descending run was nicer and clearer than playing it up here, which most people do, of when you've got open notes and all sorts of things and there's too much movement. This way you're just descending down, and that's just how I've always done it, so that's how I'm putting it on over today to you. Okay, so you ended up on that whammied A minor, and you're back down here, and then it's a run down on the 4th string from the 6th fret, and then a muted section now. I'll do that again. And that's that bit there. Okay, so you ended up on that whammied A minor, and you're back down here, and then it's a run down on the 4th string from the 6th fret, and then a muted section now. I'll do that again. and that's that bit there. So, so remember, we're playing this very slowly, and it's going to take a while for you to learn all these fingerings. But that muted section was all on the A and the D string, and there's a very quick pull off on that note there, that D sharp note. And then after that you're going into a bit of chord work now. It's D minor, whammy, A minor, whammy, I'll show you that bit in a minute. It's a bit off the webcam. That once again, D minor, A minor, that's that section there. So that third chord there, I'm not sure what you call that, but I'm doing it with I'm barring the fourth, third and second strings at the 4th fret. I'm just playing a little arpeggio there, and then going down to the D. Sounds better if you're doing it to tempo. But that's how I've interpreted that bit there. Okay, so we move on. I'll show you that bit up the top there where I've just finished. Yeah, so we left it where we got to do this bit that I couldn't do on the webcam. But up here, it's on the 3rd and 1st string. You're fingering with your first finger on the 9th fret of the 3rd string, and your little finger is on the 12th fret of the 1st string. And there's 3 ways of doing this. You can either play it as a chord like this, do it as a picked version like this with a whammy bar, or the way I prefer to do it is like this. So you're just sort of fingering the two notes and then going down one fret and back up again. So it's up to you how you want to do that. Once you've done that, you're back onto the song, back onto the tune again. There's a D minor there. That's at the 5th fret, D minor, an A minor, and a run down again, and then it's up here. Most of that other stuff you know already, but this bit here at the 5th fret, which is in the A minor position, if you bar that 2 or 3 notes across the 5th fret and then try and sort of play the 2 notes there with your little finger, and you're just going to pull off and come down like this. Sort of rake that down from the 8th fret onto the 7th fret if you can. But it's going to be very quick when you get it up to tempo. That's that bit there, and then you're back onto the D minor again there. D minor, A minor, and then a B minor up here. We get up to that break in a minute, but did you see what I was doing there? It was the D minor, the A minor, and then it was a B minor, and the B minor is just two steps up from the A minor, which you played before there. In fact, you could play in the D minor, you could go there and then there. And that is 6 to 7 and an open E 6 string. Quite a lot in that passage. And that takes you up to the break. So I hope that's pretty clear. Right, so this part of the song is probably targeted as the most difficult part to play, and I'm going to try and play it as slowly as I can. I hope I get the notes right for you. But to be honest with you, this is probably not the way that Hank plays it, but it's similar. As I say, he probably changes it himself from time to time. But you're basically going to start on the 15th fret there, which is on the second string, and you're going to sort of do your bending up to your 12th fret there, those two notes. So you're doing this, that's the first part. The second part, the third part, so I was a bit off that, sorry, I'll do that again. Third part, fifth part, you're sliding, you both put your finger over the second and third strings of the 12th fret, and you're going to slide up to the 14th quickly like this. And the very last part is and then you're back on the song. Do that just again, because it is very, very tricky to do. Bending up on the 15th of the, it's almost the start, actually the start of the song. That bit you're playing the same notes, then running. That will stretch you. I mean, it's difficult for me to play it, but to get it into context of the song when it's played full stretch will take a bit of doing. But basically, it should sound something like this. That last part is 14th fret on the 4th string to the 12th fret, and then you're putting two fingers. You're putting your finger over two strings on the 14th and 14th fret of the 2nd and 1st, and then doing the same on the 12th. So it's like this. We go for it right from the start again. You get a decent bit of echo on that, and get it up to speed if you can, and you'll find it will blend in quite nicely. But that bit where it goes from the 12th to the 14th fret, it's very quick. So sort of, so it's quite quick there. So, as I say, that's the most difficult part of this tune, is that break. But if you keep playing it, keep working away at it. 15, 12, 15, 13, 15, 13, 15, 12, 15, 13, 15, 13, 14, 13, 15, 12, 15, 13, 15, 13, 14, 12, 14, 12. 14, 12, 14, 14's 12, 14, 12, 15. And then when you've done that, you can go back to the webcam fell over there. Sorry about that. Yeah, well, you can get back. You go back to the start, and you work your way down to the song again. And that's your ending of Man of Mystery. So let's hope that with all that sort of on what we've done over this video is a help with this tune. It's not an easy one to play, and I still struggle with it myself, and I've been playing it for a long time. But it's a great one to master if you can. Giving you some idea of where in what positions that you can need to play the tune. And I'm sure that with a little bit of practice, you'll be able to crack it. Anyway, best of luck. Have fun with that, which is what it's all about. And I'll catch up with you another time. Bye bye for now.